Hi there everybody, this is the presentation for week 4 of Portfolio Project 1. So we just completed defining the audience for your portfolio subjects, and I have given my feedback on this, so take a look at that if you haven't already. In some cases I did point towards some lines of research for specific statistics on the target audience. And usually Google is really useful for this. Um, Odds are you won't find the specific audience for your individual portfolio subjects, but you can find information on the audience for that industry or something related to that industry. For example, in one case it was a particular genre of music, and while we probably can't find the statistics for a specific musical performer's audience, we can look at who's listening to a particular genre of music, because there's a lot of research being done on that. So a quick Google search can turn that up pretty quickly. And then another case, it was a magazine related to skateboarding, to the skateboard culture, skater culture. And while we can't look at that magazine's specific readership, we can look at who the skaters are. Who's involved in that particular pastime or that particular subculture, and that's out there. And that'll turn up information like a breakdown of age groups, of typical gender statistics, sometimes ethnicities, sometimes income levels, if that's relevant. And that's good information to have. It can help inform the direction you take your media efforts, because what appeals to an 18-year-old male will not be the same that appeals to, say, a 40-something-year-old mother, or another walk of life. So having this information can help you tailor your media message and the tone of voice you use in your media, as well as imagery and so forth, to best appeal to the audience. Also, if you see that there's trends, say for example, if you find your audience is predominantly male and you want to reach the female market, then you can start making efforts to reach that audience as well, just as an example. So you can use this information as a guide to your strategy. Speaking of the strategy, that's the next step, is identifying the media needs. So this is just kind of taking a quick look at how your subject is using media already, if they are using media. And this is media in the general sense. So are they using social media? Do they have a website? Do they have television commercials or radio commercials? Do they have newspaper publications of any kind? How are they getting their name out, and how are they communicating with their audience? And in particular, look for opportunities that they're not taking advantage of. Are they making optimal use of the media they already have? Is there media format that they should adopt that would be beneficial to them, and so forth? And then, while I'm not looking for specifics on this, because I don't want you to go out and research the cost of producing a television commercial or anything like that, just kind of an estimate on what they would need, what kind of costs they would have. So not specific dollar prices, but just what would they have to invest in order to get up to speed as far as you see it. The idea here is that if you identify some of these needs, then you could use that as a basis for some of the later portfolio projects. So if you saw that your subject could use better TV advertising exposure, then the Portfolio Project 3 video project could be a commercial, for example. And that will wrap us up for the month. And so from there, you will move forward in the program, and then in a few months you'll take Portfolio Project 2, which will be the first of the actual portfolio projects related to your subject. If you do have any questions, any concerns, let me know. You can reach me on FSO or via email or by phone. And if I don't hear from you, I wish you all the best as you move ahead through the program.